Stable. Wow. Silver Days is in the house. Welcome, Silver Days. I wonder, can you guys still see me here? My cat's sitting over here. So, I don't want to move him. Yeah, let's take a look at Zebic. Yeah, Zebic has had a nice move up. I mean, you could still you can still see you're in this downtrend right now for Zebic. So nothing's changed, right? You still have support at 2017 to 2011, and you still have resistance overhead at 28 to 33. So right now you're just smacked right in the middle, but you're still validating this downtrend because before we were in an uptrend, very, very, very bullish, and you're getting breakouts. But right now you're just going sideways and you're just making lower lows. So that is pretty bearish. Jason Shank says long turbo. The deeper we get in the bull market, the lower meow sits. Oh, dude, I mean, I'm trying to... Here, maybe if I open my front door, he'll go. Yeah, I guess that seemed to have done the trick. Let's go. Welcome, Aloe. I think we have a couple coin requests. Yeah, we got Clinker. Someone keeps asking for Clinker. I mean, it hasn't done anything. That's funny. Join the live streams and I can take a look for you on there. Let's see, token bot. Yeah, I'm not gonna look at it unless that guy comes. Bajorna Beck, welcome. Maxie's a punk, welcome. Pepe chart, is it still running? Let's take a look at, so you said, let's look at Fogo. Yeah, Fogo still looks like it has some gas in its tank. Yeah, you have long ways to go to break out, though. You need to break this area of resistance for Fogo. So far, so good, but Bajornabek, all this is a retracement. You need to break this area for some sort of continuation and bullish breakout and reversal, okay? Because it's very bearish right now. I mean, You're down 68% from when it first released. Maxi says no. I think Pepe went back down. Yeah, he got rejected at resistance here. So unfortunately, Pepe did get rejected at resistance. Hey, but I mean, if it makes a higher low and starts validating an uptrend, then you can argue for a reversal. Short-term resistance, yeah. It made a lower high on the daily. It did. But, you know, you could still... I'm just trying to give hopium, right? You could still do something like this and break out of this downtrend. So... But, yeah, typically, you're going to come back down. Brutal. Nothing's doing good right now anyway. Yeah, we're still at 13 extreme fear. It's not good. It's not good for business, damn it. Yeah, 18%. That's it. Meme core, whatever the hell this is up 9%. Pippin is still up, but I mean, it does seem like it double topped. So... It got rejected. It got stuck at the previous high. I hope Triple T took some profits. Man, if we have that big crash, everything will nuke. That's true. How is the RSI note oversold for what? For BTC? Oops. I mean, it technically kind of is. And it is on the weekly. Yeah, it is on the weekly. Yeah, I don't know what the hell meme core is. I'm not buying it though. Oh, how is the RS? Yeah, I know this thing is so. This is I don't believe this, man. I don't believe this at all. And it's because it's taking like so, and this thing is over. Yeah, this thing is showing overbought, and it's basically in the gutters. So I don't know. How is this overbought? And Orca is extremely oversold. Why is it getting delisted? Oh, I guess this is overbought and this is oversold. Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, how is so? I guess Orca's overbought, but it's because it just had a massive pump, like a 70% pump. And it's taking that average. So yeah. Bro, it's saying Atom is overbought with a 7% daily. How's that so how is that accurate? Atom's down like 90%. Yeah, I'm not buying this. I'm not buying this at all. Check out Rocket Pool. Oh wow. Can't really like respect any areas. Yeah, so Rocket Pool is getting, it is nice. It is getting stuck at resistance though. It's just doing the same thing over and over again, man. Like, I wouldn't doubt if it just does something like this. Validates this downtrend. Everything's in a downtrend right now. And you actually tag the 236 at $3.26 for Rocket Pool. Hey, what are you doing? You not want the door open? No? Oh, I guess she does. I don't know what that was on the ground, but we got it now. Floofin, welcome. Maybe they don't even consider market caps. Probably not. Every crop coin has equal weight. We're gonna make some videos. We're gonna make some videos for Mr. Flip Coins. I don't think he's gonna come today. We're gonna look at MNT and Turbo. Taking a look at Turbo on the live stream. So Turbo, I guess I'm gonna need to change this to daily. Yeah, so Turbo, it does look like you are still in the downtrend. You did respect this area of support at 3097. The next major area of support for Turbo is going to be a bigger capitulation back down to 303 to 3051, unfortunately. However, all that is invalidated once and as long as we break these key areas of resistance, which on the shorter time frame is going to be the 23632 at 2014 to 2019, and then the macro area of resistance, which is 2025. You can see all those levels coincide with staying in this downtrend, but once we break out of this area and invalidate this downtrend, then we can start taking a look at the targets on the upside. But that's pretty much it. Those are my areas of support. 3097 followed by a deeper correction to our purple box. I will keep you updated, and thank you so much for your support. Oh man, do you guys hear the cat outside? It's raining where I am. Hey buddy. Hey, what's going on? Huh? What's going on, buddy? You gotta get in your house, okay? You gotta get in your house. I bought them weatherproof houses. I don't know why he's not getting in. We gotta check mantle, like the prey mantis or the prey mantle. Taking a look at mantle on MNT on the live stream. So mantle, it looks like you almost triple bottomed here. So right now, the next macro area of support for mantle MNT is going to be 49 cents. I think that would be the next bounce point for MNT. However, if we do just break up on out of here, we have resistance overhead at around 78 cents to $1, I'd say. Yeah, $1 around that area, around this purple box. So basically, I mean, we could still come up, get some sort of retracement, and still be bearish and come back down, make a lower low. We do technically still have support here at 49 cents. So that is the next major area of support for mantle. Other than that, then you're probably going to come back down and retest these lows at 31 cents. At that point, I'd really reconsider because why is the coin going all the way back down to its all-time low? None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video. Yo, flip coins. That's crazy. I just looked at the 2 coins for you, and I made videos on them. But I'll go ahead and relook at Mantle and Turbo for you. Floofin, welcome. Oskyro says hello. Can you check War? Yes. Hold on. Hey, buddy. Hey. Oh. Okay, hold on. Let me give you guys some treats. Hold on, buddy. All right, buddy. Well, of abundance, just in time to see my cat have treats. My cats eat treats and food, I guess, in the background. ZZ, new name is Big Steppa. Nice. Hold on, folks. The man is giving his cat some treats. Yes. Yes. So let's check Turbo for flip coins. Let's see. So we said Turbo's next area of support is retesting 3097. Personally, I would probably get into a trade for short-term gains once we do see a deeper sell-off back into this purple box. But all that is invalidated once we break out of this downtrend and once we start breaking these key areas of resistance, which is going to be around this box at 14 to 19, and then on the macro time frame it would be 25, so 2025, because all that is going to invalidate this downtrend, and then you should have a bigger move in play. But if we start validating this downtrend, just constantly making lower highs and lower lows, then you're looking at the next move down taking you to around 3051 if 3097 does not hold. And then for Mantle, it's going to be the same thing, but Mantle's next major area of support is going to be all-time lows. You should get some sort of recovery rally for Mantle and Turbo. I mean, we are extremely oversold on both of these coins. So I do think we do come back up to this, at least this area of resistance. So I would wait. I don't know if you're trying to trade it or if you're trying to sell it or whatnot, but just keep in mind, I would wait until we get some sort of relief rally. And once we get that, then you could determine, hey, like, at least I'm not selling the bottom. At least I'm up another like 40 to 90% on my portfolio. So that's what I think about Turbo and Mantle. The same thing for Mantle. I mean, they're both literally sitting on support, and we're just waiting to get some sort of retracement. Not even breakout, just a retracement. I mean, very, very, very oversold. This gentleman says, check out War. Ooh, ouch. Now there's so many wars. Yeah. I guess we'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way, which is just on CoinMarketCap, but Yeah, be careful, man. I mean, this thing looks like it just wants to come all the way back down. Yeah, that itself is such a big capitulation, though. Like, if it actually ends up coming back down to 208, that's a 62% capitulation. So, I don't know. Let's just use it from here. Yeah, so I'd say as long as you stay over this area of support at around 1 cent 60 to 2 cents 30, which you're respecting right now, then you're fine. But anything under here, you're cooked. You're probably going to come back down to these lows. A big, really, really, really big correction coming. And as far as targets on the upside, I don't know. I mean, let's just say first target is 5 cents right now. I mean, there's a million different ways to look at this. Given that we've bottomed, yeah, 5 cents, 85 cents, and 10 cents. Flipcoin says, thanks, bro. How can you tell if the move has started so you don't miss it? Well, you would be in the move right now. So right now, it's the move. And I'd say that the move started because we were extremely oversold. So we were so oversold on the daily here. And every single time we're oversold, you get some sort of retracement or some sort of big move. Every single time. So it doesn't necessarily have to go all the way up. Like for example, the last couple times it didn't even hit overbought. But I'd say conservatively speaking, you can just come hit neutral and then get rejected from there. And that move itself is pretty big. I mean, if you caught the low here, you had an opportunity to make 48%, which is a good amount. But the moves have already started. And then once we start breaking down, then we're going to reassess. Like, hey, maybe we'll put in a bullish divergence here, right? Maybe RSI will hit oversold, but you create a higher low on here, and the price makes a lower low. And then from there, we can say, hey, the next move up is about to start. So, but for this retracement, the move has already started, and it started back here. Same here. Yeah, same here. It already started back in 10 days ago. So it's a good time now to get into a trade. Yeah, I would say so. Yo, flip coins for 10 Venmo. Let's go. Thank you so much for the 10 beans, man. That's Venmo. That's fee free, man. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I would say yes, but just hey, what are you doing? What's going on? Oh my gosh, you just want your head rubbed. What's going on? Is wealth abundance here? Look at how sweet. Look, you need to get ZZ a cat. Look at this. Look at how sweet they are. They just want love. Look at how fluffy she is and tired. Let's see. Yeah, so same with Turbo. I wish you would have gotten here though when we were extremely oversold, because at least you would have been up, but it's fine. You still have a little bit of push left. 28 to another 70% pump from the current price for on Turbo. Still hitting a downtrend too. Keep in mind, that's very conservatively speaking. Yo, thank you so much for the 10 beans. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. That's $10 Venmo, man. That's awesome. Thank you. Flipcoin says QNT. Yeah, super safe play. Look at this. It's like Litecoin. It's just not doing anything. You just have literally a 4-year accumulation period. I mean, there is no more support. Actually, yeah, there is. There's support here. $59. So every single time you've come down to $59, you got a nice. Yeah, every single time you've come to $59, you've gotten a huge bounce. So, um, I mean, it is bearish under $72, and $59 is still support. Once that does break, once this area breaks, then you can start looking at attempting to break out again. But what really concerns me is you almost had two 618 retracements, and you're making lower highs. So that's not a good sign. Typically, that does mean, oh, capitulation and lower lows are in play. Um, so, but I mean, this coin, I mean, this does not look bad. Like you had a huge leg up, and then you've just been consolidating sideways. So, I mean, how much lower can this actually go while still being relevant? Yeah, I mean, how much lower is this actually going to go? I don't like the fact that the volume's dying, but maybe you're in for a big move because the volume is dying. And typically when the volume dies, you're compressing, and you should get a big move coming soon. So hopefully it's to the upside. But yeah, for quant, right now you're just even making a lower high. Should still take you to 101, which should be around 45%. So a 7 to a 45% pump from the current price. Hey. Yeah, it's gonna be a slow stream today. We got 16 people in here. Wow. I guess just like that, we're bearish again, right? I can't wait to just buy BTC. Yo, Flipcoins, are you gonna do that with me or no? Are you gonna just like, are you gonna trade your way up to BTC? Sorry, are you gonna trade BTC with me during the bear market? So at least I can get some money back. Because here's my thought logic. Even if I'm like, hey, I'm gonna put in $1,000 now, even if I'm wrong and it goes down, I know that in the next 2 years, when we get our cycle again, I know that my $1,000 is gonna come, like Bitcoin's gonna come back to at least 68,000. So that's why I'm not worried about it, because it's like I know for sure that at least I'll get my money back, but and more. I mean, that's assuming that literally Bitcoin tops at 68,000. When you and I both know that every single cycle that Bitcoin goes back up to all-time highs and makes all-time highs. Bitcoin breaks out, makes all-time highs. So, like, it's a no-brainer in my opinion. I'll let you. Obviously, I'm gonna make content with it, and then I'll let you know. Hey, I'm buying now. But dude, I'm gonna take these swings and try to make my money back. I mean, it's gonna be, or at least make some money. God's Rare Creation, welcome. Aloe says, what if it goes to 250K and you didn't buy any? Then it's okay, because the channel is going to do great. People are going to be like watching every single video. My videos are going to get like $10 of ad revenue, $10, $15 of ad revenue each video. So Like, I feel like it's going to be a win-win anyway because the channels, that's how I'm going to make my money. It's like the channel ads and just hopefully by that point everyone's making money. So, um, maybe I'll get super chats. That's the goal. But I don't think it's going to just go up to $250,000 in the bear market. We're in a bear market right now. A lot of people just don't want to accept it, but we're in a bear, like we're this is bearish. Like you have coins that are all coming all the way back down. Like look at XLM, dude. This is coming all the way back down. Look at Dogecoin. Dogecoin came all the way back down. Like how is this bullish? We're not bullish anymore. Bullish was when you wake up and Dogecoin was at 21 cents and then you woke up the next week and it was at 36 cents, and then you woke up the next week and then it was at 45 cents. That's bullish. That's euphoria. Euphoria. Let me check Aventus for God's rare creation. Yeah, so we do need to redraw our chart right now because you did break down. I mean, Aventus still doesn't look bad, but hey, God's rare creation. We talk about this every single time. Aventus is good. The tokenomics is good. I like it because it's such a small market cap. It's a 4 million market cap and it's almost fully diluted and it only has 10 million supply. But be careful because it's really only on Coinbase. So Coinbase has all the power right now with Aventus. If this gets delisted on Coinbase, then this coin's going to go to zero. But on the contrary to that theory, once you start, and that does leave a lot of open opportunity for Aventus because as it starts getting partnerships with other exchanges, then it opens up exposure, it increases volume, and it increases the demand for the coin. So you're in a kind of a high risk, high reward play right now because once this thing starts getting partnerships and listings, then this thing should fly. But and the fact that it already has to $5 while only being on Coinbase is a good sign. But if you don't, then be careful because you might come all the way, like you might actually get delisted and go to zero. So just be careful with it. Now on the macro time frame, we did actually use this area as support at 63 cents. So we are sitting at 63 cents right now at support. And then overhead, we have resistance at $1.19 to around $1.80. So just keep in mind, if we get some sort of retracement, theoretically, like if I was buying Aventus or if I was trading it, let's just say I buy it now, I'd be buying for a lower high because, I mean, it did that every single time. So like every single time, if you look, you had a nasty sell-off and you actually came back up to the 236.382 and you got rejected and got smacked back down, made a lower low. So I mean, traders have the opportunity to make 200%. The same thing goes here, right? Even on the shorter time frame from here to here, not even selling the top, you had an opportunity to make 67% before you make a lower low. So the same is valid here, but on the shorter time frame, it would be 81 cents to $1, which as of today is going to be around a 20 to a 50% pump. Keep in mind, on the macro time frame, it's $1.19 to $1.80. I know you're not trading it, so there's no point in me showing you the shorter time frame. But not financial advice, just my opinion. I hope this thing goes up for you, and yeah, that's pretty much it. What's up, Eric Moreno? Can you check Natix? Yes. Fernando, welcome. Hey, meow. Maya is going crazy. I'll take a look at it. Nero says, hello, I just logged in. Have you been asked for SHX analysis yet? No, but I could take a look at it. So I got to look at Natix and Maya. So yo, I really hope you make it. God's rare creation. I really hope you make it. Yeah, Natix, there's really nothing to look at here. I mean, it looks like you're just gambling, right? You had a nasty sell-off. It's a 4 million market cap. And it just came out. I guess it came out in 2024. So Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to look at. Your best bet is for a retracement to 15 to 24, which is around a 38 to 126% pump. Hold on. Buddy. It's okay. You're going to your house. Let's see. Yeah, so you're just looking at a retracement, not so much I mean this thing is a gamble though because it's a 15x back up to its all-time high. So, good luck, man. And then you said Maya's going crazy. It's up 6% in the last 24 hours. So, and it just looks like it made a lower high. So, good luck, man. I hope it goes up for you. I mean, this back up to its all-time high is around. I mean, if it goes up to this scam wick that it came out at, then it'll be over a 20x. So good luck. Nero says SHX. Yeah, so SHX, next major area of support for SHX is going to be 2047. And then overhead resistance is at 2085 to 1 cent 10. You could still come back up to those areas, get stuck, make a lower high, come back down. So that's where SHX is at right now. You just have to wait to see if you come back down or if you attempt to break out. Hold on. Give me a second. It smells like smoke. Right. Dwayne Kelly, welcome to the stream and thank you so much for your membership. Let's take a look at Bittenzer. Is that my computer? Is my computer burning? Hold on. Yo, is my computer on fire? Hold on, give me a second. Oh, that's gonna suck. Nope. It's not. We're good. Thank you as always. You're welcome, Neuro. Yeah, let's take a look at Bittenzer. So flip coins. For example, this was a perfect example of getting stuck at resistance and having this follow through. So this is what you're waiting for Turbo and for MNT. So clearly you came down, you retested this area as support for Tau, and then you came back up and you're getting stuck at resistance. So for bearish, you're just making lower highs. Maybe you'll go a little bit higher and then you capitulate, make lower lows because we're in a bear market. If we're bullish, you're making higher highs and higher lows and just validating some big uptrends and big channels that are forming. So a perfect example of this is here with Tau. You had a good move. I wouldn't say monster move, but I mean still 46%. So Dwayne Kelly for Tau. I mean, you have a chance if you stay over 130, 193, then you might actually get a bigger move up. I mean, 234, and then the breakout should send you to. Breakout should send you back up to 326, which would be a really big move. But I'm not going to draw any of that until we start seeing some sort of confirmation and some sort of breakout. Because right now, this looks like a retracement, and it looks like in about a week from now, price might be back down to these lows. And we're going to say, oh, look, it came back up to the 236.382, got rejected, and now we're all sitting back down here at the lows. And we'll have another opportunity, either making a lower high or another attempt to break out. So that's pretty much it. So far, so good for Tau. We're just waiting for this breakout. Solar Days says fire, smoke. Fire, smoke. No smoking here. No smoking allowed here. I need my lungs. You know what I did used to smoke? I used to smoke hookah. So my friend and I, when we went to, like, we would go to school, and next to school, um, there was this is like college, right? So every single Saturday or every single Sunday, when it was like football, we actually used to watch football all the time together. And I had a Terrell Owen. I don't know if you, this is old school. It's like 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago. No, not 15, 20 years ago. What am I talking about? How I was, so how, oh my gosh. What? That is 15 years ago. That's more than 15 years ago. Um, yeah, it's like 16, 17 years ago. Yo, I'm getting old. That's crazy. So we would I would wear my Terrell Owen jersey, and I don't know if you guys know about Terrell Owens, but kind of a controversial player. And we would always go watch the Cowboys because he was a huge Cowboys fan. I really didn't care, but we would always go smoke hookah and play Pokemon. Like we had our DSs, so we'd play Pokemon. This is like usually like after school or after we go to the library. After we went to the library and like did a bunch of homework and stuff, we would go there and do that. And that was really fun. So I did smoke a lot of hookah back in the day. So my lungs are probably still charred from that because it's funny because they say smoking hookah is smoking shisha. That's what you call it, is shisha. As a Middle Eastern, you got to call it correctly, shisha. Um, so basically, it's like the equivalent of smoking like 2 packs or something. Let me Google this actually. Smoking hookah is the equivalent to smoking how many cigarettes? Let's see. It was like some crazy amount. Oh, this is taking too long. Yeah, 40 to 400 cigarettes. How crazy is that? To smoke it because it's so smoky, the smoke is equivalent to 100 or more cigarettes. That's crazy. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it at all. I'm gonna go to the gym afterwards. I'd run like 3 miles. Like I was fine. T.O. Yep. Terrell Owens. I had his jersey. I think I still have his jersey. Yeah, let me see if I still have it. Give me a second. Can't find it. Didn't want to be away for too long, so it is what it is. Flip coins. Yeah, sorry, I kind of got distracted. Flipcoin says, "Can you check out Night, please?" Midnight. Just a small tongue. Do 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 do. All right, let's see. Okay, so yeah, this. Be careful with this. Yeah, so Midnight, you actually came back up to resistance. Oh my god, do you guys hear that cat in the background? Buddy, you gotta wait. I already gave you food. So with Midnight, you already had a retracement here. It was around 45%, so you are getting stuck. Just be careful with this also because I guess it's fully diluted now, so maybe you'll be fine. Yeah, maybe you'll be fine. You need to break this area of resistance. So, flip coins, once you break this area, once you break 6 cents 40, then you should get a bigger move to 8 cents. which as of today is going to be around another 47% move. And then once you break out, then this thing's going to the moon. You're looking at like 21 cents and beyond. So keep in mind, we can look at it in a couple weeks, and you could come all the way back down, make a lower low, validating a downtrend. So you are hitting resistance. So theoretically, if you bought it at this low, this is where is a good area. But again, it's like you sell it here and it goes to the moon. You hold it, it comes back down. So there's really no winning. So you have to decide that part for yourself, man. Can you check out Banker Coin, please? Yes. And then Hookah. Yeah, Hookah. 12 Owens, T.O. Where's Triple T at? Yeah, I hope he's doing good. Good evening, Nights of Insomnia. Welcome to the 47. Yeah, we're going to be live for about an hour tonight. So, welcome to the 47 minute of the live stream. Bro went hard smoking that hookah. Exactly. Had smoked for the first time ever. It was herb cigarette. It was nasty. Floofin says, yo, Knights. Hidden Bull. Guys, you will not believe it. I hit 2 BSG blocks with my miner yesterday. Bro, what the heck? How come I can't win? Why can't I get a win? What is Dojalon doing? I'm happy for you, but come on. I guess it's because I'm holding Dojalon, right? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's take a look at Banker Coin for this gentleman. Yeah, so for Banker Coin, perfect example of what could be next flip coins. This looks like, this kind of looks like, this kind of looks like Midnight, right? So you were here, you got rejected, you're getting rejected with Midnight, and then you actually blew out and you literally hit the 618. So 8 cents might be in play for Midnight, man. Okay. And let's see. Yeah, so right now you are coming down and you're retesting this area as support. So in order for this not to be some sort of 618 retracement, you do need to stay over 305 to 307. Once you break that, 14 and then 2065 is in play, which will be all-time highs, which will be another 10x from the current price. So not financial advice, just my opinion. Yo, freaking, this guy just got 2 BCH blocks with his miner. Yo, that's insane. That's 3 now. So you got, no, sorry, that's 5. So you actually got like $2,500, man. How insane is that? And while Bitcoin Cash is basically sitting at its cycle high, I would have never have guessed, man. Wow. Who would have ever have guessed that BCH was going to be this, was going to outperform everything? Look at this. Freaking 5x, 500%, man. Good for you, man. Yeah, I mean, this is, you already came back and retested our support band at 433, so price was strongly rejected here. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? You gonna come up here? You wanna come over here? Come on. There you go. There you go, buddy. This one, he just wants a lot of attention. Come on, buddy. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, you're looking at $891. So if you're selling it, you might as well wait until it hits $891, right? I don't know if you're selling it or not. So if you are, good for you. If you're not, if you're holding it, next area of resistance is $891. So whatever you want to do with that. Let's go smoke a blunt and short a coin. What's up, Bansbeal? Welcome. Thanks, me. I'll catch the next one. Yes, and I hope when we look at the next one, flip coins, I don't know if you're still here, but I hope when we look at the next time we look at Turbo and Mantle, at least the price is in our purple box, because that will give me a lot more relief knowing that, hey, you're actually still, you're actually now up, not up, but you're actually like, if you are going to be rotating, you're not going to be selling the bottom on these coins, and you're just going to wait to rotate when we do see these extremely oversold moments on these coins. So you just got to really pick a coin, and I'll take a look at the RSIs and we'll look at the indicators, and then you just got to time it, because that's what I'm going to do with Bitcoin. So I have to time it, because I have to try to trade my way back up to the top. And this is going to take like months, right? This is going to take a long time. I mean, the last time Bitcoin Cash was oversold was in February 2025. And then, so in order to get it when it's oversold again, we had to wait until February 2026. So 1 year. So if I was buying Bitcoin Cash and if I was trying to dollar cost average down, I wouldn't even buy right now, because price made a higher low. That's what I want to see with Bitcoin. That would be the dream. I sold 3 Bitcoin Cash to cover the cost of the miner. I've hit 3 blocks so far total. Oh, I thought you hit 3 and then another 2. So I thought you got 5 Bitcoin Cash coins. Mohammed says, hey bro, I hope you're doing great today. What do you think about Cartesi chart now? I'm noticing the price is really not moving when BTC is going up or down. To be honest, it's probably dead, man. But I'll take a look at it for you. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be just blunt and say that. But yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to look at with Cartesi, man. This thing's sitting all the way back down. So if you're buying now, it's kind of a high risk, high reward gamble. If I was buying Cartesi, I would definitely, on the next move up, I would try to sell it. CTSI, that's what it is. I would try to sell it. I mean, there's no support. There's no resistance and support, right? I'm sorry, there's no support, right? You're already back down to these lows. There is no more support. So maybe you come up and you make a lower high. 4 cents 70 to 7 cents 20 are the targets on the upside. But I don't know if this thing is just going to go back down and make a lower low. So you have to decide whether you want to sell or not. Look at this. Look at this loaf. Hi, buddy. Oh, no. I remember when you mined your first block bull. Yeah, me too. But sometimes a small time frame gets 8-10% moves. It's like 15 minutes and loses another in 15 minutes. Yeah. This doesn't look good, man. Very, very, very volatile, and you're sitting at all-time lows. So right now, it's a high. I don't know why you like the coin, but it's a high risk, high reward, because you might just get a giant candle spawning in from wherever it's gonna come from, or you might just basically, it might be the nail in the coffin. It might go to zero. So whatever you decide, just be careful and just know that this has no market structure to it whatsoever. It went up. It went all the way back down. So just be careful. You play RuneScape? No, I don't. I don't play any games. I tried to. I tried to. I don't play any games though. But I guess yeah. When I get really bored, dude, I haven't played video games in such a long time. I probably should. Yeah, no, I can't. I really can. Age of Empires. That's right. So I like playing Age of Empires, but I haven't played that in a while. So it's more like RTS. This is like for a game from like 30 years ago. Like literally, I was in diapers playing this game, you know. But that's pretty much it. But no RuneScape. I have not. But you know what's crazy? My friends, they tried to get me to play RuneScape, and I actually ended up getting a. If you play RuneScape, you should know what this is. So, I got a pet. It was this one. I'm sure you know what it is. I forget what it is, like the name. But basically, my friend was like super mad because he's done that dungeon like over 1,000 times, and he's never gotten this pet. And I actually got the pet, which is crazy. So I don't know if you guys can see this. I don't know if you can see it. And then so like for Christmas, part of like one of the presents that he got me was like this keychain. He's like, yeah, congratulations, you got this keychain. I don't put it on my keychain because like I don't really play it. But It's crazy to get that. Yeah, Jad. That's right. It is Jad. It's Jad. Yes, it's Jad. That's the right one. It's Jad. Yep. Yo, Shumjeet for $2.97 Canadian. Yo, what's up? Noise is up 40%. It's still so early. Please check. Yo, you're giving me a coin that's usually Allo gives me a coin that's up 40%. Yo, let's go. I can make a video. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, we're like almost an hour in too. Noise. Noise. Yeah, it's pretty good. Taking a look at Noise on the live stream. So congratulations and Noise, I guess, because you're up 40% on the day. Yeah, you're up 38% on the daily time frame. So congratulations. Keep in mind you're still in a downtrend and you're still making lower highs. So we do have resistance here at between 4075 to 3012, which means that as of right now, it looks like you're having more of a retracement than a continuation. As long as you could form some sort of uptrend and have price level stay over 75, then you can argue for a continuation. But just keep in mind, I don't want to look at this tomorrow and the coin is now having a huge red candle spawn in and prices back down to these lows, because again, they will validate our theory that you're just having a retracement rather than some sort of bullish reversal. So if you're buying here, if you're trading it here, congratulations, because you would have traded and sold into resistance. So good for you. And as holders, you need to see price break out of this resistance for any sort of continuation. I will keep you updated. None of this is financial advice. It is just my opinion. And thank you so much for your support. AOE 1, so good. Windows 95, yeah, basically. Yo, where do you think this is from? Same friend, by the way. He got me this this customized hoodie. Yeah, so Age of Empires 1 was good. I mean, the monks were like not good. They never Yeah, he got me that for like probably 4 or 5 Christmases ago. Hey, buddy. Hi. Oh my god. Hi. Sweet, sweet cat. Look at this. Let's see. Windows 95, yeah. Dude, I had a Windows 95. You know what it was? It was a compact. Do you guys remember that? Yo, my first computer was a compact. Do you guys remember that company? It was like one of the first companies that actually came out with like computers. Age of Empires was awesome. Jad, it is Jad. I haven't played video games in like 10 years. That's adorable. Is there a trade that you're looking to do right now for any coin? Well, I'm looking to only buy Bitcoin. So no, definitely not. Maybe Uniswap, but no. Crypto dopamine is better than a video game dopamine. That is true. Those priests, yeah. Dude, so just start oh my god, it's raining again. Give me a second, I gotta close my front door. Yeah, those priests, man, I would just like blast my no, like my speakers while I'm trying to convert like an army of knights. The sound effects were weird, still stuck in my head. Yeah, so also old school Warcraft, like I'm assuming we all grew up like playing the same stuff, like old school StarCraft. StarCraft is OG. But also Warcraft, dude. Warcraft was goated. And then Warcraft 2, and then Warcraft Frozen Throne, Reign of Chaos. I played all those. But original Warcraft was pretty sick. Dwayne Kelly says, anybody still buying Elon? I'm about to be done with Elon, man. I'm about to be done with Elon. So once I'm done with this, then I'm gonna rotate into Bitcoin during the bear market, which I think is gonna probably be soon, like this year. Within the next like, we're gonna have that major capitulation in the next like couple months or whatever. I don't know when it's gonna be, but at least I'll be ready to buy BTC and start making content with it. But no, I'm not buying anymore. So I'm hoping that it keeps going up. I'm hoping that I get a little bit more back. And then so be it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then whatever. Honestly, RuneScape is pretty fun. I bet you would get addicted pretty quickly. The sound effects. Oh, I read that. I had an e-machine. I had an e-machine too, like an e-machine. It was a monitor. I think it was a monitor. It was so garbage. Yeah. Compact Presario. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Old time. That's like 1995. Yeah, I still remember that. I was young. I'm not gonna tell you guys how old I was, but I still remember that. La 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 la. I think my Fogo started to move. It's 24 up. Now I'm up since 22. Floofin's blowing O's out of his nose. Let's go. You gotta blow O's out of your mouth. Especially with the hookah, with the shisha. RTS were the best. Dungeon Keeper. I never played Dungeon Keeper. I think I had COVID. I cried 6 times. Oh my gosh. That might not be COVID, man. That might be like some sort of food poisoning or something, man. Keith Wallace says, good evening. I still got that dog in me. Hitting the gym as we speak. What are you hitting today? I hit the gym this morning. So it was, I was going to do chest and triceps. And then I went to the gym. And everybody and their mothers were doing chest and triceps. So I ended up just doing shoulders, abs, leg raises. And then I did my core training. Which actually, I feel like today, like these days, and then my leg days are complete waste of time, but you have to do it anyway. So, and don't let flip coins hear me say leg day is a waste of time, but I still do it. So he should be happy because I still end up doing it. But, yeah. What are you hitting? Let me guess, chest and triceps because it's Monday, right? Oh, Keith Wallace. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I tried to do leg day on Mondays, but leg day is the equivalent of what girls hit on Mondays than what guys hit on Mondays, which is chest and triceps. So I tried to do legs last Monday, or like I literally it's like a psychological test or whatever. I've tested this theory. It's like you try to hit legs on Monday, nothing but girls on leg machines. You try to hit chest and triceps, no, so many dudes on the chest on the benches, unfortunately. So what did I hit? Shoulders. Nobody starts the week off hitting shoulders. Had everything to myself. I was done in like 55 minutes. True story. You're just sick, Bajornaback. I hope you feel better soon. Rise of Nations. I still have Rise of Nations. Dude, I forgot about that. Yeah, with the nukes. Yo, you know what I didn't like about Rise of Nations was the fact that there was a nuke counter. So you have to hurry up and research that thing that prevents you from getting nuked. But yeah, I played a lot of Rise of Nations. I played a lot of Command and Conquer. I played Command and Conquer Generals. Dude, Command and Conquer Generals was so funny because it had the Middle Eastern faction and the Scud Storm and like the like poisonous gas and mustard gas. I don't know if you remember that. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but dude, I don't think that like that's crazy now to think about it. But like, and then there was China in that, and like the Chinese factions, and then there was America, who were just the massive tanks. Dude, that's so funny. And then also the voice effects of of the troops were insane. I don't know if it would fly these days, this day and age. Command and Conquer was great. Red Alert. Oh, and I also ended up playing as early as Tiberian Wars. I don't. That's like a new one though. That was like, I guess new being relevant, relevantly speaking, but was that like in the last 15 years? Dude, it's raining so hard where I am. I hope the outdoor cats are okay. I have a 1989 Mustang with a racing clutch for leg day. Dude, you have an 89 Mustang. Is it white? Is it white with the black stripe? Let me see. 1989 Mustang. Oh man, I should have bought the Mustang. I should have, because where was it? Yeah, it was back here. It was like 10K. Yeah, I went to I went there. I was like, hey, I should just sell this and just it's 10K. My what do you call it? My broker, my dealer. He steered me wrong. He steered me wrong, man. Now I'm stuck with the Toyota Corolla. No, I don't really mind because it's such a money saver, like very reliable car. But damn, I could have been driving to the cruise on Saturday with a top down, with my glasses on, with the wind blowing in my hair, with a little snake logo in the front because that's a Cobra. It was a Cobra. Damn, my dealer, he really did me wrong. No, I'm just joking. He didn't do me wrong. I'm just trying to be funny. Keith Wallace says, I started last week, chest and arms Mondays. I try to switch it up every week or every other week. Weekends are always my rest days. Nice. I try to go, we go like 4 or 5 days a week. My wife and I, we go 4 to 5 days a week. It's black with a convertible top. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Expensive too. How many miles does it have? Like 200,000? You can't really find those cars, man. You could get like, what is it like? You could get a lot of money for that car. You okay? You okay, buddy? To maintain my weight, I do 100 reps full body workout every second day. My body fat right now is 12.5%. That's pretty good. 179 pounds. That's not bad. I'm at 170 pounds, but I think I have a little bit more body fat than 12%. I mean, it's my own doing. It's just like the carbs. I'm not trying to... Man... It's like if I don't know. I feel like I have to do something different. Like maybe if I do like some sort of competition or something, I have to do something different because it's like I know what I want and it's just not happening. So you have to be realistic at some point. I'll do some sort of competition, or I'll sign up for Taekwondo or Jiu-Jitsu. I have no idea. The ODO only goes up to 99,000, and it set 17,000 when I found it in the barn. You found it in a barn and you just took it? That's pretty badass, man. Oh, the Lord of the Rings, the first RTS was so good. Wait, are you talking about the one that was on Xbox? Like the original Xbox, the black one? Yo, I remember playing that. Was that RTS though? Yeah, it was the Battle for Middle Earth. Let's see. Yeah, I remember this too. I remember this. Yo, I gotta look into this too, man, because these are like all like nostalgia. These are really fun. The games now are so dumb, but back in the day, you had to build your own. Like you know, like the games are just becoming so like brain dead. Like, oh, you jump into a lobby and you just shoot people. But back in the day, man, you had to like manage economy. I mean, I know it sounds pretty dumb, but you had to manage your economy. You had to you had to do resource management. You had to build a military. You had to build a defense. You had to plan your attack. So it was like there is like a lot of, I guess it's different genre though, but I guess yeah, I guess to each their own. Because some people like that. Some people like just jumping in and just shooting. I remember my first shooter game was Alien versus Predator on the PC. Do you guys remember that? Alien versus Predator? This is like an old school game, like the very first one. And you get into a lobby with just a bunch of people. Dude, it's so fun. Only way to lose weight is fasting. Eat only when you are hungry. Take time to get used to. Yeah, dude, I only eat like once or twice a day, and I don't eat breakfast. So I understand. Like we haven't eaten. So like I ate dinner at before I started live streaming. So let's just say I ate dinner at like 2:30. Yeah, I ate dinner at like 2:30, right, or 3 o'clock, whatever. And I haven't eaten since, and I'm not eating anything else tonight, and I'm not eating anything tomorrow morning, and I'll probably have like something at like 12 o'clock or 11 o'clock or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'll have breakfast. I don't know yet, but yeah, I typically do that too. The building was 90%. My go-to chill game is like Northgard. Yeah, that was fun. Northgard. I never played it though. Is that like Total War? It's kind of like Total War, right? Or no? Yeah, it's also an RTS. Yeah. It kind of, yeah, it looks cool. It does look cool. Doom was my first game. It scared me because I wasn't real old. Doom. I played Doom. It's the one where you go on Mars and then there's a gate to hell and you have to go and then the demons actually end up coming through the portal and you have to kill them. Holy crap, it's raining hard. Give me a second. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's raining pretty freaking hard. I think one of the cats for sure is in her house, but I'm hoping the other one that's kind of bigger is in his house on the left, but I really can't see because the windows are fogged. Ooh, BTC's pumping. We might get a lot of people in here at the end of the live stream though. I eat one big dinner a day. Wake up at 6:30, eat. It's like Age of Empires. That's cool. Northgard, I gotta look into that. I will short soon. Short at 82,000 just in case we go to 82K. Because, I mean, we could still get this giant retracement at 81K. Yeah, 81, not 82. Yeah, 18%. Still validating this downtrend. So bearish. We're going down, down, down. The burning rings of fire. Let's see. Yeah, we've been live for about an hour and 15 minutes. So I think we're going to call it here. Yeah, I think we're going to call it here. We will be live again tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate all of your support. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. It is all just my opinion. This is all just for entertainment purposes and nothing more. Have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow. We will be live again tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll see everybody in the next live stream, hopefully. Otherwise, have a great day tomorrow. And now I can play with my cat. Nah, he just wants to chill. I got him a heated pat here. This is heated. So he loves this thing. Okay.